arguing?
The Twilight!
This is my decision, and I'm gonna make it on my own. And I certainly can't think straight with all this noise. Not to mention hunger. Now go on, shoot!
Okay.
And don't worry, I'll figure this out! Somehow.
Okay.
Go!
Stop!
Go!
Stop!
Go!
Stop!
Ugh! Make up your minds!
Oh, what in Equestria are all you arguing about? This sort of silliness is why we were late for spring last year, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Did she say late?
I was hoping my amazingly inspirational speech would urge everyone to do better than last year. But now it looks like we're going to be later than ever. I mean, just look at this catastrophe. The ice scorers made the ice chunks too big to melt. The nest designer is horrendously behind. We need several hundred, and she's only made one. And don't get me started on all the clouds still in the sky, the icicles in the trees. Oh, this isn't good. Not at all.
And it's gonna be all to pieces disastrous if we can't get our seeds all planted.
Chillax, Applejack. We're busting our chops as fast as we can.
No, not fast. You have to wake animals slowly.
AJ?
Oh, good gravy. Caramel lost the grass seeds again, didn't he?
Yep.
Ditsy Doo accidentally went north to get the southern birds. Oh, that featherbrain! Didn't she learn her lesson last year when she went west? What do you want me to do? That's what we done for this whole year.
Stop this at once! We don't have time to argue! It's almost sundown. Spring is going to be late again. Another year of scandal and shame. If only we could be more organized.
Spike, get my checklist and clipboard. Stat!
Yes, ma'am.
Stop, every pony!
No, really. No,
I've been
Stop! You all this time. This is not gonna work that way.
Sorry. I know you all want to complete your jobs on time, but arguing is no way to go about it. What you need is organization, and I'm just the pony for the job.
I can't believe it. Spring is here, on time. And we have you to thank for it. If it weren't for your organizing skills, we would still be arguing.
Yep.
It was a team effort.
Rainbow Dash, you rock. Woohoo. Did my cheering do that?
Sorry about that, ladies. That was a truly feeble performance.
Actually, it wasn't all bad. I particularly liked it when you made the cloud spin.
I'm not talking about my performance. I'm talking about yours. That feeble cheering. What are you two arguing about?
Were we arguing? I'm sorry.
Skidaloo! Skidaloo! That's so funny I forgot to laugh.
You also forgot how to call a chicken.
Why, you...
Come on, guys. We're not gonna find the chicken or our cutie marks by arguing. Maybe that's our special talent. Arguing.
Is not, is two. Is not, is two.
Anything yet?
No.
Darn. Here, tick, 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 tick.
Is not, is two. Is not, is two.
Girls, our special talent is not arguing. Besides, what would the cutie mark of some pony whose talent is arguing even look like?
Girls?
Fluttershy!
Arguing's not the way. Hey, come out and play. It's a shiny new day. So what do you say? You run it! Look, every pony! The entrance! Great! Now there's no way out! We're trapped! You two deserve this horrible fate! You've done nothing but argue and fight with each other! You've been fighting too, Your Highness! Yeah, worse! I haven't been fighting nearly as much as you!
Let's see. I also need tomatoes. Here you go.
That'll be 2 bits, not 1.
Oh, but last week it was only 1 bit.
That was then, this is now.
Okay. I don't want to argue about it.
What do you think you're doing? Why won't you let me team up with you just this once?
My work always involves secrets. And since you never know who you can trust, it's best never to trust any pony.
But just because you can't trust some doesn't mean no pony can be trusted.
Look, I don't have time to argue.
Neither do I. Let's go! I'm sorry, Fluttershy, but I believe Applejack has made the better argument. These vampire fruit bats sound downright dreadful.
So let's get to rounding them up so that they don't destroy the rest of my orchard.
See ya!
Worst family road trip ever.
Yup.
I can't believe she witnessed our family falling apart like this. I can't believe I was arguing with you so much that I tore the wheel right off the raft. It's like I wasn't myself at all.
Oh, that wasn't your fault. My stubborn streak got a hold of me something fierce. Look at me! I'm part of the Apple family too! I'm arguing!
Maybe I'll just stay here with Spike.
Awesome! Me and Big Mac have a huge weekend ahead of us talking hoofball and trading hoofball cards and arguing about hoofball stats.
On second thought, maybe I'd better go with them, in case they need me.
In our town, we work as a team. You can't have a nightmare if you never dream.
Other ponies argue. Do you ever wonder why? When you think your talent's special, you don't see eye to eye.
I'm so glad you agreed to do this. This apology cake will go a long way to making amends between you two. Which part of my argument changed your mind? The part where I said the benefits of friendship outweigh the cost of war? Or the part where I said forgiveness is an investment in happiness?
Yeah, all of it.
Wait, are you even listening to me?
Ain't that a pretty sight?
Sure is. The McColts are gonna help us rebuild our homes. Good ones this time.
And the hoof bells are gonna help us grow some crops. Not pumpkins.
Thanks for teaching us that friendship is so much better than winning a silly argument.
Yay! I told you we'd figure it out.
We did. And we didn't need my friendship portfolio to do it. We just needed each other. So, what do you think will happen next? We've all been called by the map now.
You can't stay here.
Did I mention this was a royal crystalling? When the crystaller holds the young one aloft, all of the Empire will share their joy and light, and the crystal heart will beat stronger than it ever has before. It really is a moving ceremony.
I really don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't have time to argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
Please don't. But the crystalling.
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The crystal heart is shattered.
Because they're horrible! I mean, there isn't a single thing after Ring of Destiny that is even remotely in the realm of the possible.
What? I know for a fact that everything in every one of those books is 100% possible.
And how could you possibly know that?
I just do.
Well, that's a compelling argument. Well, if it isn't the pony who knows impossible things can happen, because she just does.
Ugh. Sorry, Quibble. I've got more important things to do than argue with a pony who thinks awesome means unrealistic.
No, wait! I want to hear more about how you're 100% sure that in Curse of the Jungle Queen, Daring Do could survive a 60-story drop from the top of a waterfall after sustaining a broken wing in a Category 6 rapid.
Ugh. Obviously, her wing wasn't broken. Caballero.
If you count Flim and Flam, that's 3 big friendship problems all in the same place.
Well, I don't count Flim and Flam, since those two not being friends isn't a problem.
It certainly isn't for Gladmane. Sounds like he's better off with them fighting.
Actually, the other ponies' problems seem to be good for Gladmane, too. Both the Trapeze Show and the Animal Act would be better off if they left, but every pony's so busy arguing that they can't.
Do you think he knows?
I don't know, but I'm starting to think we should find out.
Are all of you sure this is a good idea?
Absolutely. Gladmane is one fish that's hooked but good.
I sure hope you two know what you're doing.
Oh, don't you worry. When it comes to throwing ponies off their game, no two ponies do it better than us.
Can't argue with that.
If every pony could speak in a whisper for the next few days, that would be delightful. My head is thumping. I was up all night calming the animals down. Fluttershy, please. Not so loud.
Starlight Spell made me burn perfectly good cake. I never burn cake!
Yeah, about that. Things got a little out of hand last night.
Well, ain't that the understatement of the day?
Tell it to the cake, sister! Can we all please argue at a lower volume?
It took some time for me to get the hang of it, but it was each of these ponies standing next to me who taught me the lessons in those journals. Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Rarity, and Fluttershy too. Then it was all of you. I've learned so much from...
What I mean is, some ponies would argue that it doesn't seem believable that the six of you would be friends.
Believable?
Well, sure. I read this journal cover to cover, and I have to say, your character would have been much more interesting if she'd stayed in Canterlot.
Having a fabulous mane is a wonderful thing, but it ain't the only thing.
Yeah! And we're here to remind you how awesome you are, mane or no mane.
It's lovely of you to say, but it's hard to argue with cold, hard facts. What facts are those?
Long story, but Applejack should definitely be Teacher of the Month. Maybe you two have learned something after all.
Does that mean you'll give us another chance at the Teacher of the...
Field trip? Well... Come on, Twilight! We get it! No more arguing. Right, Applejack?
Right as rain and twice as fresh.
Fine. But I'm picking the next activity you two lead. A nature walk. No pony could possibly argue over that. Right? Right!
See? We're agreeing already.
Look out! Look out! Hey, watch where you are going! I was watching you drive like a crazy pony. Well, maybe if you did not drop apples all over the street, I would not have to.
Oh, I've never seen Apple Bloom and Scootaloo argue like this. Yeah, they usually go together like candy canes and stripes.
Whoa! My apples? This is all your fault, Scootaloo.
Aye!
Hey guys, need me to help you decide something?
Rockhoof wants me to cast a spell to turn him into a statue. The answer is no.
Well, it should be aye, because I wouldn't even be here to be turned into a statue if Twilight hadn't cast a spell in the first place.
Whoa, I thought you were arguing over ice cream flavors.
The answer is still no. Why would you want to be turned into stone?
Because I'm a relic of a bygone age. I belong in a museum. Safe, preserved, untouched. I don't belong in this time. It's up to you to make that right.
But there has to be a better way.
The Kirin are usually peaceful and kind, but when they get mad, they turn into Nyrics, creatures made of fire and vengeance.
That seemed less scary when it was in a song.
The last time they all argued, they got so angry, they accidentally destroyed their whole village. So the Kirin decided to make sure it would never happen again.
But that's no reason to stop talking.
Yes, it is. Fire is dangerous, especially in a forest like this. Think of all the animals it could hurt.
Not if they don't turn into fire-breathing Nyric in the first place.
And how can you be sure that won't happen?
There's gotta be a better way than giving up all your feelings.
Applejack, you're not listening!
'Cause you're not talking any sense!
What are they doing? Hey! Maybe they got worried because we were arguing with each other.
Ah, shucks! We were just having a normal civil disagreement. Honest!
I guess anger's like other feelings. It's not about having them, it's what you do with them.
And giving up happiness to keep away anger is no kind of life.
I never thought of it that way. I can't imagine not being able to talk to my animal friends.
Fernflare, you used to love to laugh at everything. And Rainshine, you sung the most beautiful harmonies. Don't you miss it?
I know you're worried about fighting, but friends can disagree without causing a ruckus.
Every pony gets mad sometimes. Even Applejack and I argue.
What? When do we ever argue?
On the way here, and about the Kieran being silent, and right now!
We don't always see eye to eye, but we never let that get in the way of our friendship.
And if you're really angry, then take some time away to be a Neeric where it won't hurt any pony.
I like my idea better.
What's more perfect than another tree?
What would have their Twilight want?
Yona! You've been awfully quiet. Which idea do you like best?
Yona like when friends not argue. Maybe friends listen to each other and make plan together?
Nah.
The chances of that are so rare. It means we belong together forever.
Yeah, but you don't have the same cutie mark.
Sure we do. Look!
Well, this part is the same, but the picture inside each of these is different. I think it means you'll stay best friends no matter where you go, and that's really special.
But we... How do you argue with that?
Mary, what's going on?
Spike declined my invitation to the Gem Cave, and I intend to find out why.
That doesn't sound like Spike. Did you two have some sort of fight?
A fight? Goodness, Twilight, what in equestrian would we fight about?
I've had arguments with friends before, and they can put a real strain on friendships.
Well, certainly. But I think I'd remember if we had an argument.
Maybe you didn't realize it? Do you think you could have done something that unintentionally hurt his feelings?
What if I didn't realize what I did? How would I know what I have done when I did it? I wonder if that's it. It certainly would explain his behavior. I must apologize!
For what?
Oh, that's hardly the point. Poor Spikey Wikey! Let's go for a grand gesture!
Okay, good talk.
Facts don't matter now, 'cause it's not what we know. We can win any argument with because I say so. Can't stop us now, don't try to stand in our way. We're awake, gonna take all we can from today. Once we had to listen, now you'll hear what we say. Everything is always okay. 'Cause
we're not going anywhere until you two stop arguing. Chrysalis, say something nice about T-Rex.
No, he's red.
T-Rex?
She's not as annoying as I expected.